It's been a while.
When was the last one that we did?
Weeks ago.
I was
It was
over.
before.
It was over in our original place,
Mm-hmm.
and we talked. It might have been the one that we talked about putting the vent up.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of quick. I think we did a two-parter.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was
It
the
was.
second half of a double feature.
Mm,
We didn't have the
mm,
countertops up. We didn't have cabinets
mm,
really up,
mm,
maybe even.
mm.
All right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So we got our cabinets fully installed. We got the countertop fully installed. We've got a breakfast bar
Fully installed.
fully installed. We've got everything pretty ready to be tiled, painted,
Yeah.
but otherwise we got a kitchen now.
We have a functional kitchen. Obviously, some stuff, you know, needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have handles on the cabinets,
Mm-hmm.
but everything else is working. The plumbing's not leaking. Yeah. What should we like go over
First,
countertops?
yeah, go over your experience
I okay.
with the countertop.
I was talking to Logan and Kelly about this
Mm-hmm.
today, and because Logan's getting countertops, he's getting quartz,
Oh.
and quartz is the most expensive these days. And I mean, it looks the best, right? Everyone, I mean, I think it looks the
It's
best. It doesn't
it's
have this like speckled look, whatever. That's in right now.
it looks modern and new.
In 3 years, it's
Who
probably
knows?
gonna look bad. I don't know.
It's very clean looking.
Yeah, the problem with quartz is it can burn.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently if it burns, but then again, I was talking to the guy who was installing it
Mm-hmm.
here, and he was like, nah, he's like, quartz is great. I was like, all right. He's like, I would have done quartz. So I don't know. But apparently it can burn, and if it burns, it's hard to fix. Like you have to replace it,
Yeah,
and
you
it's
can't
expensive.
you can't take out a burn from quartz, but maybe it's that you have to like really try to burn it.
That I think that's maybe the case
Like
because
I think a
he
majority of
mentioned something like
people
that.
wouldn't
like,
burn it.
I was cooking last night and
Mm-hmm.
like I almost sat like a hot cooking sheet on
Mm-hmm.
and like I feel like that's so common.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that wouldn't be enough to do it. Who knows? But
Well, yeah, yeah. It's just like if I'm doing it and I just, put money into this myself
mm-hmm.
and
A
this is gonna be
renter.
a rental, like a rental or a renter, you know. I like these two because so quartz the best part about quartz is it can't stain.
Mm-hmm.
It's not porous. This granite can't burn, but it can stain.
Mm-hmm.
But like these tops, like they hide stains well. I feel like
Yeah, there's
just
like a design over it that looks similar to stains anyways. Plus they finished with lacquer.
yeah. So basically, with granite, you have to what's the word I'm looking for?
Finish.
No, every year you have to go in and coat it.
Mm.
You have to coat it. I don't know with what. I think they sell it. I don't know if it's lacquer all the time.
Just like mineral oil
It's
or
pretty
something.
easy. So like I was like, okay, that's not that big of a deal. The other option was marble. It's the most fragile. Apparently, it'll
Mm-hmm.
crack. I mean, granite will crack too. And then like the really cheap linoleum and
Yeah.
which I didn't really want to do. So yeah, we have countertops. We had someone come in and install them because we don't have the tools to do it.
Yeah, it's very specialized. It's very easy to mess up. Our good friend Jacob Honish
Jacob Honish.
gotta come
He's
on the
coming
pod.
next episode.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
He
he's
said
coming.
he's remodeled a
Jacob
house, and he
Honish.
said one thing he would do differently is hire someone.
I think we've already mentioned this specific thing about Jacob Honish, probably 2 or 3 times before.
Well,
Every time we mention them, we're like, he said not to do the counters.
our 2 to 3 listeners will remember that we've already talked about this.
You'll have to let us know in the comments below if we've already mentioned this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, call us out.
But let us know. Yeah, and they did a really good job. Like they cut, the edges are nice and rounded. The sink looks really good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
It's a way better job than we could have done. Plus,
yeah,
like
right,
less stressful.
And it was not that expensive. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty cheap all in all.
They sourced the granite, picked it up, brought it here, cut it to size, installed it.
They went to the mine, dug it out.
Yep.
Got the granite.
Yeah. Texas.
It's
granite.
farm to table.
Farm to table granite.
What else have we done? The plumbing under the sink was a huge hassle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we posted any pictures or anything.
I took pictures, but I didn't take a time lapse.
Okay. Yeah, the time lapse would have been.
Us.
We would have looked stupid, which stupider than we already do, and then you wouldn't have been able to see anything.
Mm-mm.
Basically, we had a U pipe,
A P drain.
P drain, and it wasn't fitting up. We had to connect a dishwasher hose
Mm-hmm.
to the part.
We got a new part. The issue that we're coming across is that the old sink was a double.
We ran out of space.
Was a double sink with 2 drains, and this one just has one, and so the configuration is different. Plus, we now have a dishwasher drain coming out of the fitting that we had to put that in there, which made it so we needed the P-trap. It's called a P-trap.
Okay.
The P-trap to go lower, so we needed a elongating piece. But the problem is that the situation that we've got coming from the ground, from the main pipes of plumbing, they're ABS fittings.
ABS.
They're threaded, and almost all P-traps and sink stuff that you buy at the store is PVC, and it's not threaded, it's slip-on. So we had to figure all that out, get some adapters. We got some PVC cement, made our own little thing. We got a lot of plumbing tape, and we sealed up all of the threads on the contraption, plus the adapters for the water, for the sink and for the dishwasher.
There is one problem. There is still a very small leak.
Confirmed
Coming from the hot water line. It's weird because it's not even like anything that we connected. It was like an existing line, and now it's leaking. I haven't told you about this, so this is live. This is why we get
live reaction.
All these viewers to come in and check out our podcast, because this information it's only heard here first.
I'll make sure to zoom in on my face.
Yeah. I don't
put it in the corner.
But yeah, there is a confirmed. I don't know what's happening.
All right.
I think we literally just need to take that crescent wrench and give it 2 more tightens.
It's
taped up.
We've got all of the right adapters. We've got all the tape. It was really old.
The plumbing is old.
The plumbing is old, and so we're trying to fit new parts with old parts. You can make it work.
We did a good job though. We got the PVC.
It's legit.
Pipe.
Everything's got washers on the slip-on fittings.
Yeah.
We met a guy at Home Depot who tried to tell us everything that we need to do. He's also a remodeler. He entirely misunderstood our problem and walked us through every aisle of Home Depot and told us what not to do, and then he left, and we went back to our original aisle and picked out what we
got
needed.
what we needed. But he did tell us the difference between ABS and
Mhm.
PVC, which I think before he kind of talked to us, we were gonna put one of those like pliable
Yeah.
adapters on,
hmm
which probably is a big no-no.
He did help us out, and he was
Yeah.
very knowledgeable. He just didn't understand
Yeah,
our
but
situation,
it was
which
probably
was very confusing.
okay. So
That's plumbing, but we have the sink
sink's
hooked up. The
operational.
dishwasher's
The
hooked up.
dishwasher could be used. We haven't used it yet.
Oh, you precision sawed
Oh.
out
Yeah.
the rear of the
Yeah.
cabinet to allow for the outlet cover to go on the inside of the cabinet, so not on the wall, so it looks nice. You can
It
plug
looks
in the
good.
dishwasher through the cabinet
Mm-hmm.
because there wasn't room to plug it in like behind the cabinet or anything.
Right. And yeah, that was really tedious. I took, a couple different saws, a razor blade. I don't even know. I took a filer.
Mhm.
The file actually was the best cutter. Once I had it started and I was able to, cut a square,
Mhm.
put a cover over it. Jacob Honish is insisting that we need a garbage disposal,
No,
but
those break all the time.
Come on.
Every person I know
rookie mistake.
who's ever rented a house has had a broken garbage disposal.
This guy just doesn't know what he's talking about. I say we don't have.
No.
Actually, delete that part out. It would be nice, but I have there's no way to even if we did install one and plugged it in.
hmm
How would we turn it on? Like, you usually flip a switch, right? Like,
We would have to
a bunch
do
of
all that,
wiring
plus
and that.
we'd have to complete. We wouldn't have room for our plumbing. I don't think there's room
This is the best we can do.
with the situation that we have to put one in there. I think you could put in like a garbage compactor or compost area. Like, we could set something up.
It's fine. It's just
Well, while you're working on the outlet,
Mhm.
I was working on some drawers, and we had a heck of a time configuring the drawers for these IKEA cabinets. They're easy close drawers, they're great, but you need to put them together and put the front of these doors on, and there's like all of these different holes, all of these different possible configurations that the instructions do not tell you how to do it for our specific configuration. And so we had to trial and error pretty much to figure out how to put the railings in the front of these doors so it all fits like it does. We had to take off the front of these doors after we got it wrong, and we didn't know how to, and they don't tell you how to.
Forgot about this.
So I tried, like, there's a little safety switch and whatever, and we tried doing this. I tried pulling it. I broke it a little bit. I don't know if you want to say that.
It's fine. I mean, it's right there. That's the drawer.
Yeah, this is the drawer. We fixed it.
Zach ripped it off.
I ripped it off.
Then
Then we watched a 10-minute long YouTube video of an engineer in his basement
right.
levering it out with we got good.
We got really good at doing this. So if any of our viewers need this done, we can do it. I just need a flathead screwdriver.
I need a flathead screwdriver.
You need a flathead screwdriver.
We need a
table and the drawer, and we can get this front piece off. We know how to do it.
And they don't tell you how.
It's impossible to do without us.
You cannot do it with one person.
Well, actually, if you find this YouTube video, one person,
you wouldn't be able to do it.
You need 4 sets of hands.
Yep.
You need 4 hands. This was confusing. I was not a fan of the drawer scenario.
But we got there.
The directions
they're really bad.
awful. It's like they literally just say click, and it's a little stick person clicking in cabinets and
And I'm no stranger to bad IKEA directions. The problem with this is that these are kind of custom sizes
right.
and custom
Yeah,
configurations that
yeah,
they don't explain in the directions.
yeah.
So they give you the general outline of how to put it together, like you screw it in and you click it, but they
Right.
don't tell you that like this needs to be on the 16th hole